was thinking.
Last time you finally made it to Bungus's long-awaited destination of Iron Dove Island. Upon your arrival, you ran into a ship helmed by a Zarius Krieve, the long-forgotten nemesis of Dyror Arhan. Krieve's dying breath, he begged Dyror to prevent the gem from falling into dwarvish hands, whatever that means. You managed to climb your way up the island. You managed to climb your way up the island and narrowly avoided falling into a large nest of an unknown creature. Made your way into the cave and started to solve its mysteries. The first room you almost drowned in, but as soon as the water got high enough to start drowning you, it seemed to all drain away and the door in front of you opened. The second room was blocked by a large mirror-like veil, and as you went into the other side, you found a broken totem that, as you put the pieces inside of a furnace, you found treasures inside of. The third room, you found a mysterious fountain that had strange effects to all who drank from it. However, in both the rooms you found these two keystones, which you managed to open up the large tunnel, or the large bird mouth with, and crawl through. You have just now entered into the large sanctum at the base. You see a river flowing to your right. To your left, you see a raised platform with a whole bunch of bones and skeletons underneath it. On that raised platform, you see what appear to be three sarcophagi or caskets with a small chest in front of it. Across the river, just glinting a little bit, you can just barely make out the glow of this mysterious gem that appears to be in some kind of glass case. What are we doing?
And okay, remind me what happened when they drank from the fountain. So Bungus turned into Bunga. Perlin's
Bungus
invisible.
became a woman. Perlin became invisible. Dyror was like, "Oh, that was pleasant."
Yeah.
And Damien had fucking fireball cast in his throat.
Drank fireball.
Damien took max damage on a fucking fireball shot, so.
Spicy water, got it.
Yeah.
Somebody else think this water's too spicy? Spicier than mayo.
Ginger ale. Spicy.
All right, so
What are we
have,
doing, James?
we've got some sarcophagi to right in front of us, and then we see a gemstone. Where's the
It's across
gemstone?
the river.
You said the gemstone's in like a little glass case, like we're doing a museum heist.
Oh, I see it here.
Seems like it, yes.
Oh. What about this treasure chest? Tell me about this treasure chest.
It's a small little gold chest. There's a lock in front of it. It's positioned immediately in between all three of the sarcophagi. The red you see is a raised platform with a small stair right in front of it where this little line is. You could walk up there without much resistance, but you would have skeletons.
I want to see if the lock is combination or if it takes a key. Look.
What?
Did you?
We have a key.
You have a key.
Can I try the key?
Sure.
What is key? I want to walk up to the platform and use the scary key.
So you're walking up to the platform.
Dream key.
Did he have the key last?
Who did have the key last?
Does anybody have the key?
I think Dyror has the key.
Yeah, because I think he took it from me.
Darryl.
Yeah.
Does that have the key?
I think so.
Darryl.
It's not in my inventory.
Yeah. Yes, Damien.
Got the key.
I suppose. Just be careful with it.
Oh, savage!
I called the savage by his name. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You have gotten a lot better, and I respect that. Could go a little bit. You could go further, but you know.
I
small
respect the
progress.
character growth.
Yeah, little by little. Yes, you can have the key.
It'd
Just
be more racist for me to not be racist. I'm gonna go on a walk.
yeah. Here you go. Here's the key. I'll hand him the key.
Okay, so you're gonna walk up right about there.
Mhm.
Anybody else want to do anything while he's doing that?
I would
wanna
just like
invest-
to.
Oh,
I
go
was gonna
ahead.
say I'm gonna just turn to Dyror and say the pile of skeletons and other dead people do give sort of a foreboding air to that region. Are we
Yes.
sure we want to risk anyone important over there? I mean, let Damien do what Damien's heart desires, but I don't know that any of us should follow him until we figure out what's going on.
Says, yes. Well, I was just about to investigate the skeletons.
That's a
See
great
if they-
idea.
See if they're more than that they appear. So I want to walk towards the skeletons, and I guess first thing I want to do, I want to cast my divine sense to see if they're undead. Here. Or if I sense any undead within 60 feet of me.
It should be so.
You
out of
feel like these
curiosity,
skeletons in front of you are gone, but you get a cold chill down your spine as you step closer to the raised platform.
So
And
Within
my eyes
60
kind of trail
feet.
up.
he knows the location of any of them. Right?
That is not behind total cover. So I can sense them, but if
Say
I
they're
can't,
probably
if
behind
they're,
total cover.
I think I know where this is going, but in game, my eyes kind
I'm
of
gonna-
drift up to the sarcophagi, and I say, "Damien, I think you should." And then you all can go on.
I'm gonna hide my eyes in case he's like about to open the Ark of the Covenant, so I'm behind this pillar here.
Just gonna
I
say,
start melting.
Damien, perhaps we should leave that chest alone.
and then you hear they hear the chest click open.
You insert the key, and you can feel the key kind of shift a little bit. It's almost as if it's taking the shape of the lock that you just inserted it into.
Seems to be a skeleton key.
Skeleton key.
Oh, I love this.
You turn it, and it opens the chest.
Oh. Am I supposed to be seeing
Um,
something? I think you changed my token, so I can't see anything.
Oh, fuck. I did change your token. Hold on. This Bunga
This is news to me. I did not notice he was a woman.
oh, vision. That's the problem.
So
That fixes it.
Damien is just
Yeah.
racist, not sexist. He doesn't see sex.
Oh, he does.
It's
As
just
you open-
irrelevant if they are not a man.
As you open it, you can make out just a faint red glow coming from inside. Like, you can see the shimmer of what looks like red metal. And everyone roll initiative.
Oh, I didn't even open my character sheet.
Oh, I got a 13. Let me re-roll so I can show up on the initiative order.
No, you're good.
Oh, I didn't see this little cool card thing for in my pack until just now. Am I allowed to see that?
You got a card?
Yeah, you're allowed to see it. Atlas.
I love that. It's custom.
Atlas figured out what it was last week.
Dope. I need to select my character and press initiative.
Fuck. Fuck, I forgot to upload the music I was gonna upload. Well... Is this good? No.
So, just to clarify, who's wearing the other bracelets right? The other bracelet
Atlas.
right now. Atlas.
Atlas.
Nice.
I've got something. Mirror?
The Mariner's armor?
The Mariner's armor should be visible to everyone. I did decide that's heavy armor, and
Didn't I
it's...
get something? Or am I wrong?
Can we just add
I do
the YouTube music bot?
Yeah,
Send somebody a song.
I can play just a battle music playlist.
Oh, that reminds me. Is this being recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure. So unrelate. I guess really it just comes down to Dyror. Do you want the armor? Or Coleman, do you want the armor?
I think the armor was medium.
Well, we decided it was heavy.
It's heavy armor.
Oh, is it? I mean, if it's heavy, I'll take it.
I'm willing to defer to you. Yeah, just read it real quick. See if that's something you want.
Heavy splint is what I decided on.
Is Splint an upgrade for either of us?
I think it is. Honestly, if you don't want it, I'll take it. But I can put on a playlist real quick if you need me to, Quentin.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll look at what the stat.
Something spooky.
Something spooky. Okay.
It was the Monster Mash.
As you see, the sarcophagi kind of creak open. You see these skeletal hands grab the sides out and climb out. 3 figures emerge.
Did you not know that red means stop?
One appears to be wielding 2 axes. One appears to be wielding some kind of glaive, and the other has a sword.
Yeah, you can have it if you want, Coleman. It doesn't bother me any. I mean, it's irrelevant in the current situation, unless we can retcon some things and say I had this equipped, or you can say that you had this equipped. I don't know Coleman's preference.
I don't think
on that,
anybody equipped it.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll say
not
we
letting
just-
that retcon happen.
Yeah, I'll say
Totally
we just
fair.
have it.
Hey, so is the music coming through Discord now?
Does what?
You hear me?
Yeah, the music
What
is
does that
coming
do?
through Discord right now.
Is there any way you can turn it down a little? Because I'm hearing it a lot louder than your guys' voices.
I think you
You
have
should
to.
be able to
Yeah,
do
but,
that.
Rick,
Yeah,
Right click on
it,
rhythm.
right click it, and then lower the.
It's
user
on his
volume.
phone though.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
you
I'm
do
on my
that
phone right now, but if you can give me a second, I think I can get my computer working.
Yeah, let's take a couple
You
seconds. Let
You
me figure
should.
it out.
You
I
should
don't-
just be able to mute the bot if you don't want to hear the music right now.
Dude, it's so dumb. You can't lower the volume of the bot unless you have premium.
Boo.
Oh wait, it's acting like it'll let me. Oh yeah, I can lower it.
Okay, cool.
Sweet, thanks guys.
The one in the green armor gets up. His head's kind of like held down a little bit. He looks up, and you see this like burning fire in his bird-like eyes. Where's he going?
You look like a bird.
Yeah. Okay. So he darts along a path on the river and runs around to Bunga.
Holy fuck, he's fast.
He's very fast. It's almost as if like you blink and you miss it, and he just makes it all the way around there. He's going to swing at Bunga.
So these are 28 days later zombies?
Oh, it says I have 16, but I should
They're
have
the
20.
smart zombies that can use guns.
Wait,
Wait, didn't you get hit or something last time?
did I?
think
Some
you
people
did.
took fall damage
Oh.
climbing down the cliff. I don't remember if.
And some people took fireball damage. Did you take gender change damage?
I did take damage from that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
So
Okay. 14 to hit and 23 to hit.
They both hit. Goodbye, guys.
You
A
take
14 hits you? There's no way.
I'm
Really?
unarmored.
Yeah,
like a
but wisdom
20
plus
something hit.
dex plus 10?
It's 12. I have plus 2 dex plus 0 wisdom. So
Okay.
Okay.
He's playing a strength barbarian. Or strength monk, sorry.
Got it. Okay. That's what's thrown.
Take 2 slashing and 3 slashing.
maybe no. Oh wait.
Alright. So 5 slashing in total.
Fuck off.
Are you raging?
That's his turn.
I'm not a barb. Yeah.
That is that one's turn.
Perlin.
Perlin's turn.
Cool.
So
So
he's invisible?
yes.
Perlin is invisible and standing behind the.
So does invisible mean no attacks of opportunity?
It means everything. So my guess, I don't actually know the rules on it.
Attacks against you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Although typically
So that-
you would lose your attacks against you have disadvantage. Depending on ruling, you can have advantage when you strike from invisibility, because you're like hidden or whatever. But
Okay.
But typically your invisibility drops whenever you cast a spell or make an attack. But this is not the spell invisibility, so I don't know.
Well, this could be a true invisibility enchantment, too.
Yeah, greater
which would
invisibility.
Stay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Greater invisibility.
I'm gonna hop out from behind the column. And let's see, what do I want to cast? I guess I will do chill touch.
On which one?
Oh, sorry, this one.
On that one. Okay.
I don't see another one. Is there another one?
There are 3. If you can't see the other 2, they're like.
They're up by the sarcophagi. You should be able to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You should
There's,
zoom
yeah,
out.
I see them. I just, yeah, I didn't realize they were still there. Okay, cool.
14 will hit.
Cool. One necrotic.
Yeah. He takes it.
I think there's
Um,
an additional effect since he's undead as well.
Oh, does it do something else?
I think if it's undead, it has disadvantage on its next attack as well.
I guess I skeletal in hand. I want to hit the target next to
It has disadvantage on attack rolls against you, so attacks against Perlin have disadvantage, but
Okay.
it doesn't really
Okay.
matter because he's invisible.
Nice.
Well, he would have disadvantage anyway, so.
Right.
Very cool.
Great.
That's it for me. I'm gonna try to get the desktop app working while you guys take your turns
Great.
for Discord.
Die roll.
All right, my turn. All right, I'm gonna pull out my glaive, and I'm just gonna charge at the undead bird that is attacking Bunga. And I'm gonna swing down on it. Glaive attack. 10?
10 misses.
Fuck. All right. That will be my turn.
Are you guys able to hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, cool. We're good now.
That is my turn, by the way.
Alright. So then it is Downhorn's turn. Downhorn is the this guy has the glaive. Okay. Okay. He takes a step out and he pulls out this big staff-like glaive. The blade appears to be topped with like a bird wing, and he is going to go ahead and poke at Damien. Nat 1.
There we go.
He misses.
Did you say one of them has a great sword?
I said one of them has a sword. The one that has a sword is the fast one. It looks more like a long sword. One of them has a glaive, and one of them has 2 axes.
Got it. Thank you.
Right. He steps out, kind of like rattling his bones a little bit. Seems like he's been sleeping for a long time or something, and he gets up. Damien, your turn.
Is this one still prone?
That one's still getting up, yeah.
I want to bound over the chest.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, sure.
I want to swing on him, the one that's still in its sarcophagus, presuming I get advantage since he's prone.
Sure. That sounds normal. He's still kind of pulling himself out.
Does a 24 hit?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it hits. Let me check. He takes 11.
Alright. Does a 13 hit?
Why'd you get to swing twice? Do you have that already?
Oh. Wait. Yeah, you're right. I don't get to swing twice. Sorry. I don't get to swing twice. I actually want to bonus action
Disengage.
yes. No, I want to bonus action second wind. I can regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus fighter level. So it'll be 6. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Manga.
Punch the shit out of this dude. Baba!
22 will hit.
1, 2.
1. Nice. Cool.
Everyone's rolling min against this guy.
I'm just gonna do another unarmed strike. I'm not gonna spend the key point. 14? Probably doesn't.
14 hits.
Oh wow.
5.
5 damage. So 8 damage total.
Not bad.
All of the skeleton. So at this point, you notice that all of the skeletons seem to have like cracks in their bones and don't seem to be completely intact. They're missing like parts of their beaks, so like maybe bones on their fingers or something are being held together by some kind of necrotic magic. As you punch into that one, you hit it right in the head, and you see a large crack start to form.
Is that bloody? Is that bloodied, basically?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like skeleton version of bloodied. That's my turn. I'm gonna stand here. I can't. I don't want to use a key to. Actually, wait.
Wait, you're the drunken master, right? Can't you?
Oh yeah. I just got that. I forgot that.
If you do it with your flurry of blows, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you just attack and bonus action?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
So you don't get to. Unless you want to say, can we retcon and say flurry of blows? If you even want flurry of blows.
I'd rather stick with it for now.
I'll stick with it. It's fine.
Because I don't know. 5 damage is a good amount.
Yeah.
All right, Atlas, your turn.
All right.
There, be like,
I would like to bonus action in use a bardic inspiration on Dyror.
Thank you, thank you.
So I'll just say to Dyror, please remove the head from this devilish beast's shoulders. So you are inspired, and then I'm going to cast a new spell. I'm going to cast Incite Violence on Dyror.
What's that do?
Is he in a rage?
So you can you have to make a charisma saving throw or choose to fail it. If you fail or choose to fail, you use your reaction to make one melee attack against the closest creature.
Oh, sick. I didn't even know it was a spell. Well, I'm going to choose to fail.
Closest creature?
Yeah.
Oh, players don't count as creatures?
No, they do.
uh-oh.
All right, yeah, so I'm going to choose to fail this.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm just going to attack the thing right in front of me as a reaction. So 1 melee attack.
My new bottle opener.
Nice.
Swing with my glaive. 18.
Boy.
18 does hit, I assume.
Which one?
This guy? Right in front of me.
18 hit it, yeah.
Okay. So, glaive. I deal an extra 1d8 from Incite Violence.
Nice.
And then, how's he looking after that? After that 19 damage?
So you did 19?
Yes.
Rolled well.
Minus 7. Hang on. He's looking. You're starting to see more cracks form in his bones, and like his armor's kind of starting to like shake off a little bit. But he kind of like cracks his head back and starts bouncing around on his feet like he's ready to run.
All right. Well, if he is still alive, I'm gonna use a Divine Smite on him. It's part of that same attack. And since he's undead, I get an extra die of damage, so that's another 3d8 radiant damage.
All right, go for it.
It's another so 29 damage total.
So how much? I already subtracted off everything he did. How much did
Another
you get?
10 on top of that.
Okay. Okay. He's looking a lot more shaky now.
Right. Okay. That's it. It's
So
part
that
of,
ends my turn.
Yeah, that was Jesse's turn.
Okay.
But yeah, I just stay put. That ends my turn.
All right. The guy who's still in the sarcophagi stands up, shaking off that sword blow. He holds out these 2 axes, and he smacks them together, and they ignite in this dark, glary energy starts coming around them.
That's no bueno.
He stands up and he points at you, like with one of the axes touching it to your armor. And you feel something off now.
It's coming back up.
Okay. He is going to swing at you.
All right.
With a 17 to hit.
Hit.
7 plus 2.
9.
He does 7 slashing and 2 necrotic.
Got it.
And then he is going to take his action surge.
Alrighty.
And he is going to try to smack you again. 20 to hit.
Hit.
Yeah. 11 slashing plus 2 necrotic.
Alright.
Great. That's his turn. It's now Speedy Boy's turn. Speedy Boy is going to make a short sword attack against Die Roller, 24 to hit.
Yerp.
8 slashing.
Alrighty.
And 17 to hit.
Against me again?
Yeah.
Yes, that hits.
3 slashing.
Alright, so 8 for the first hit and then 3 for the second.
Yeah, I thought I just killed you because you messed
Yeah,
up your health bar.
I accidentally misinputted. Ow, that fucking hurt.
Alright. And,
Have health.
that is its turn. Perlin, you're up.
I'm worried about Damien. I'm watching him getting kind of attacked on both flanks, so I'm gonna run up
Definitely bloodied.
there. I'm gonna try to help as much as I can, although I don't know how powerful. Do I know if this is undead? I guess it only gets disadvantage against me, so that doesn't really.
Because of Dyror's warning earlier, you would know these are undead.
Okay. But I was thinking about the chill touch thing. I forgot that only applies to if they're attacking me, so that wouldn't help.
Right.
I guess I'll cast Magic Missile
Alright.
on this one.
So you want to hit him with all 3?
Yeah. How does this one work again?
You send out 3 missiles that are guaranteed to hit, and they all do 3 damage, but you can choose which targets for each missile.
Okay, yeah. All 3 can go to this guy.
Yeah, so you put 9 on him. You kind of like knock against his armor, and his shoulder pad falls off on that one.
Okay, cool. That's it for me.
He has this like burning fury in his eyes, and his axes are like glowing with this dark necrotic energy. His gaze has yet to turn away from Damien, though. Is that it? Is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Alright, Dyror, your turn.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Divine Favor. The die where he takes his glaive and he kind of traces his hand along the end of it and begins to glow with light. And then he's going to attack this undead bird in front of him. They 21 to hit.
21.
Does that? I assume it does. I don't know.
Yeah, he can't parry that. Okay, yeah, we're good. 21 hits.
Okay. I rolled a 5 for the base hit, but I have great weapon fighting. When I roll a 1 or 2 on the damage die, I can...
Yeah, so
Reroll
the same thing Matt has, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to re-roll that damage. God damn it. 6.
And one more.
Plus an additional 1d4.
It's one more.
Radiant damage. So 8 damage
So-
total.
Nice, 8. That guy seems to be barely standing. You can see like his bones start to like glow with this necrotic energy coming through all kinds of different cracks.
Uh-huh.
Does it take double damage from Radiant? Just asking.
No. No, he does not.
Alright, then I'm just going to fucking growl at him, and then all in my turn.
Grr.
He starts shouting at you in this like language that none of you seem to be able to understand. Wait a second. Perlin cast Comprehend Languages last game.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Yes.
last forever.
It lasts
I
for an
wrote
hour,
to
doesn't
begin
it?
now, hour.
I don't even think it's an hour. I think it's 10 minutes. I don't know. I
It's
don't
probably
have
10
the spell anymore. But Berlin, how long does
I
comprehend languages last?
Let me see. Oh, shoot, I just closed my character sheet.
I'm pulling it up too. It's 1 hour, yeah.
Oh, I was wrong.
You hear him shout in this strange tongue. All intruders shall be exterminated.
Okay, do I realize that no one else understood that?
Yeah, you would recognize that you were the only one that would be able to understand it.
Alright, guys, you probably already figured this out, but sounds like they want to exterminate.
They're free to try.
They're succeeding so far.
See,
Great. Gyro. Did you already go?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
just
just
ending
went.
his turn.
Okay. It's now Downhorn's guy. He's going to take a step forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. And step right there.
Make a reaction.
Yeah, you can.
And 20.
20. Wait a second. Okay, so. Not entirely sure how the parry works. But it says,
Parry mechanic.
yeah.
I think it's if an attack would hit him, they can use their reaction to increase their AC against that attack.
Yeah, okay.
For that
So
specific attack.
Yeah.
can he do? Yeah, but that would like burn his reaction for the round.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, he wouldn't have his reaction.
Yeah. And if it matches, it hits, right?
If
Correct.
it equals, it hits.
Okay, so he's not going to parry that. He'll just take it.
I get to re-roll that one.
Okay.
That was a 1?
But it's 2d6.
Oh, 2d6.
So that'll be 13.
You swipe at him and knock a few pieces of his armor off, but he's walking forward, barely ignoring you. He walks up to Atlas. He holds out his glaive, and he thrusts it out at you. 17 to hit.
It is.
3, and then 20 to hit.
Yeah. Wait, the first one was 3 slashing?
Yeah, the first one was 3 slashing. What the fuck?
what?
I just rolled. I
Taylor, you're getting
rolled 1 on
feedback.
damage and 3 slashing and 4 slashing. You're lucky.
Alright. Yeah, Taylor, you're getting a bunch of feedback.
Sorry,
There you go.
trying to
Uh,
fix it, but
Alright, now you're good now.
it's a bonus action.
Alright, yep. 7 damage.
Then. Yeah, that's his turn. Damien, your turn.
All right, I'm going to lead off with bonus action potion of healing.
Okay.
That heals for what exactly?
2d4.
2d4.
plus 2.
Thank
Plus 2.
you.
Okay.
Nice. Almost
9.
max.
9. I want to swing at him. Using Great Weapon, not Great Weapon Master. Great Weapon Master. Minus
You're taking
5
a
penalty.
minus 5 hit? Okay.
That would be an 8.
No.
I would like to action surge.
You have that, right?
What?
That's not a joke, right? You have that, right? That's not a
Yeah.
joke. Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to swing again, also at a minus 5.
Alright.
That will be
That hits.
20.
You're gonna do so much damage.
Well, I don't double the 10.
Yeah,
Like-
still though, it's
But still.
extra 10 on top of 46.
Yeah.
I get to re-roll all those ones. So I'm going to re-roll a 2d6. 8 plus 5
plus
plus
5.
5. 18
3.
plus 10, 28. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, you're right. Plus 3. 31?
So that was 13 plus 8. So 13 plus 8 plus 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, 31. Okay. He kind of like takes it, almost gets knocked back out of his sarcophagus with that one. You've clearly injured him.
Teach you to get out of bed.
He seems very pissed off and he shouts at you. You are worth killing. In a foreign tongue that only Ferlin would be able to understand.
Foreign tongue or foreign caw?
Or kind of a squawky.
Just calls at you.
You said it was what? Worth killing?
Truly, you are worth killing.
Okay.
Um,
Yep, he's still pissed,
He-
guys.
stands up, kind of shakes off, and looks a little. He doesn't. It doesn't seem to slow him down, but you can see all of this like necrotic energy flowing up inside of him, overflowing. He almost looks like he's about to explode. Is that your turn?
Hit
It
the
is.
deck.
Bungus.
Oh, wait, hold on.
But, yeah.
Take backsies, take backsies.
Hey,
Let me take my hand off my knees.
Okay.
Actually, I take that back because I use my bonus action to heal.
Yeah.
So I can't bonus action to attack a third time.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's why you always heal at the end, Matt. Always heal at the end.
it would have killed me, I think, if I didn't heal anyways. But yeah.
Bah!
Give me the old 1-2.
20 will hit.
And then one key point. Bah, bah! Oh, one of them hits.
Yeah, I think the 14 does.
The 14. He's actually going to parry the 14.
Okay.
5 damage. He's looking pretty shaky, but
Some beefy.
again, he almost looks like he's about to explode. Holy shit, this happened twice.
Are they like literally one?
Both of them, yes.
Wait, does crit change their like ability to not die?
You don't
What?
know.
I'm just making checking with you on. It's unrelated to how I feel. I'm fine with them, like, surviving.
They don't have sturdy, if that's what you're asking. Got anything else, Bungus? How many key points can you spend in a round? Just one?
Nah, as many as you
Unlimited.
want. You just, you run out of things to spend them on.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can only flurry of blows once in a round.
Yeah.
And I guess it's dependent on his bonus action, too, so I guess really basically once, maybe twice a round. Or in a turn.
So it's this guy that's one, and this guy that's one. This
I didn't
guy's
say
still.
that. I don't know what you're talking
Theoretically. They're the
Theoretically,
ones that look the
sorry,
most
sorry.
hurt.
Yes,
Mhm.
they are the ones about to explode. Sorry. These two are about to explode. This guy's still looking pretty good, right?
He's looking pretty beefy.
Okay. I'm gonna stumble my way over to here.
55. You have like a special disengage, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
whenever I do flurry of blows, I get the disengage
Right,
action.
Yeah, that's it. I was just making sure because I read your Drunken Master stuff because I remember you said you wanted to do it, and yeah.
It's very nice.
Right. That it?
Yeah.
All right, Atlas, you're up.
I'm going to move to here. Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to cast Bane at first level. Targeting all three of them. They all make charisma saving throws, and if they fail, they end up subtracting 1d4 from all attacks.
Okay, that's a cool spell.
But it's the opposite of Bless, which does the exact opposite for your allies. Gives them a 1d4 bonus to attacks. It's a cool one. So yeah, they all have to make charisma saving throws.
What's the DC?
DC 13. It's not good.
So the first one rolled a 0. So this guy rolled a 0. -4 to all of his. -4 to all of his. Little speedy boy over here actually made it.
All right.
14.
So that is my turn. I'm not gonna do anything else.
I'm gonna swing it. I guess that's your action.
That's
right?
my action. Yeah. So I could
Alright.
I could bonus action and inspire someone, but I'm gonna hold on to it. I don't have that many of those.
Alright, so you said -4 to all of his rolls, right?
It's to attacks and saving throws. So not it's to his 2-hit roll, not the damage. So he rolls and then subtract a d4.
Okay. We'll go. I roll, then subtract the d4.
Yeah.
Fuck. 11 to hit on the first one, because I rolled a 15 and then got a 4 on my d4. And then 13 to hit on the second one.
Gonna miss.
Both missed?
Mhm.
Wait, actually, no. Hold on. No, it's actually 13 to hit and 15 to hit. Because he gets +2 from his axis. But anyway, whatever. No. They missed. I wanted...
What the DM wants to kill off your racist character.
wanted to kill you.
I'm pulling too well with audiences.
Actually.
He actually has a legendary resistance?
Actually, I wasn't fucking around. He actually does get +2 to hit that I didn't have
I'm
on
just
this.
joking.
Both still miss.
When if you strike him down, he'll come back more racist than you could ever.
Okay. He already burned his action surge.
This won't be able to
He
go on you.
swipes at you with both axes and misses on both attempts. Then he looks up, kind of accepting his fate, and says, "Squawk! Squawk!" Why make it serious when you can make it funny? Speedy guy is going to He's the one that succeeded, actually, so he doesn't even get minus 16 to hit, 9 to hit. Fuck.
The 16 does hit.
6 slashing.
Owie.
That's his turn. Perlin, you're up.
Next. This guy, is he wearing metal armor?
Casting heat metal.
Is which one wearing metal armor? Oh god. Oh god. No. I hate that question.
Heat metal is the best spell in the game.
Which one? The one that
Next
the
to me.
healthiest looking one? Okay.
Yeah.
Plate armor would be metal, right?
Yes.
He's actually wearing a special metal that doesn't conduct heat.
Yeah, he's wearing unobtainium armor. You wouldn't know it. It goes to a different school.
I'm not casting heat metal, so that's fine.
Alright.
What are you casting?
Shocking grasp.
Shocking. Oh.
Oh, that's right. Forgot it had a bonus against metal armor.
Nice.
Alright. Go for it. And because you're invisible and coming at him from behind, I'll give you advantage.
What does that mean? Roll twice, or does it do that automatically?
Yeah, so you'll roll once, but it'll roll twice for you, but you take the higher roll.
Okay, cool. Where is it? Oh, here we go.
13 does not hit.
Alright. Well, it was worth a shot.
That's worth the shot.
That's it for me.
That your turn?
Yep.
Die roller.
Alright. So Daiwar's pretty angry. He's been cut up by this undead bird. Watch as he pulls out the totem. I assume that this is what this is, the soldier's trinket.
Yeah, that was the totem.
Right.
The guy handed
Watch
to you.
as he pulls out the totem that Zarius had given to him. And he holds it forward, and then as a bonus action, he's going to cast True Strike and gain advantage on this next attack.
You also are still inspired.
Yes, yeah. I just wanted to get advantage on this as well.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you didn't forget.
Might as well.
Glaive. So I slice this with his glaive for a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. 13 max damage. Oh, plus an additional D4.
It
Because
doesn't
of divine favor.
It doesn't matter. You pierce through him, and he kind of looks up and he says, "The treasure is not yours to take," and kind of explodes into this powder of like bone.
I just hear squawk, squawk.
Yeah.
All right, so after he's killed, I'm going to
Squeak,
rush
squeak,
over
and squeaker. Squeak and squeak and squeak.
to. I'm gonna rush over to.
You have stolen
Atlas
my
reference. Wait, is that Atlas, or is that Perlin?
That's
That's
me. Yeah.
He has Perlin's face.
Okay, yeah.
Please return.
Oh,
my
yeah,
gift.
I was trying to remember why he looked like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run over there, and that's my turn.
All right. Where this guy was, you just see his armor, like scraps of his armor. They all seem pretty broken, and his sword. It's now this guy's turn, and this guy is pissed. And he's so pissed he's gonna roll well for me, right? All right, 16 to hit you, Atlas.
Yes.
17 to hit you.
Yeah. My armor class is garbage. Like wet toilet paper.
In total, 15 slashing.
Ouchie.
That's a
Wow.
lot of damage.
I am unconscious.
I sawed this Atlas in half.
Ah!
When do you go unconscious?
When your
When
HP
you hit
hits
0.
Oh, I thought you just died. You know?
No, you
No.
straight up die if it's double your hit points. Double your hit point maximum.
Yes. Otherwise,
Oh,
you
I thought
start.
if it was
That's a
so
lot
like.
better. Okay.
I thought it was like if however much damage is dealt to you puts you at 0, and then once you subtract off that health, if what was left is your max HP. So it's like, say you have 15
Yeah.
hit points in total, you're at 1 HP, and somebody deals 16 damage to you, that would kill you.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable too.
Yeah. I
No,
think
that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you said, Matt. It's the same thing.
So
Yeah, it's just
So, like, if you have 100 HP
Semantics.
and they do 100 damage to you, you're just unconscious. If they do 200 damage to you, you instantly die.
But if
So
you have
does it
100
matter-
HP and you're at 1 health, and they do 101 damage to you, that
You
kills
also
you.
die.
yes.
so
You have to go to
does it matter
negative
what your health
max
is at
HP.
when you're unconscious? Like if I was at 5 health and I took 10 damage, would I be
No,
unconscious?
you'd be
also?
fine so long
You
as
just
you
go to
have
0.
more than 5 HP.
Right. But would I need to keep track of the fact that I'm at -5, or is all
No.
unconscious?
No.
If you're a zealot
It would have to
barbarian.
be. It'd have to be for that one attack.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm unconscious.
He is going to action surge.
Oh god.
And he's going to turn to die roller. And
Hit me. Hit me.
14 to hit.
Not hit.
Ah!
Block it with my glaive.
Alright. You kind of lock glaives together.
That's cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can't do anything else. Alright, that's his turn. Damien.
I'm just going to swing at my defeated foe, normal style.
Go for it. You miss.
Do I have anything else I can do?
Blow on him.
Yeah, I really can't do anything at this point. I'd say I'd switch places with Atlas, but he's unconscious.
Yeah, I can't use my reaction. Because I'm unconscious.
Can I do anything with a bonus action? No, I'm that's my turn.
Bonus action attack.
I can bonus action attack if I crit or if I kill an enemy.
Okay. Alright, is that your turn?
It
yes.
is.
You're up.
Ah!
I'd recommend hitting the other one, honestly.
Oh,
He can hit whoever he wants. He's trying to save my life.
You can,
He's trying to save
you
my
can hit
life.
whoever you want. You can hit whoever you want.
I'm gonna run up to this guy. I'm gonna bop him. I'm gonna fucking.
Alright.
Just backflip him. Nice.
Caca!
You missed.
Damn it.
A 17 misses?
Barely.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use my other key point. Fucking Flurry of Blows him, and I'm gonna miss all of them. And then. Oh no.
Luckily, somebody has magic missile. Quite possibly.
I was already regretting not casting it last turn.
What? So I went. That was 15.
Okay, so you missed all three?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move here.
Lungus said, sorry, Damien.
I said, fuck, and I just ran.
Everything I came here to do.
Oh fuck! Atlas is down, and then I just start running the other way.
Atlas, that's it. I assume
Yep.
that's your turn, right?
It is.
Yeah, I can't do
No, okay.
Chapow! That's a success.
Hi.
Success. Alright.
What was that for?
If you roll,
You have to roll 3 death saves.
If you roll above a 10 or above, it's a success. If you roll below a 10, it's a failure. If you have 3 failures, you die.
3 successes, you come back to 1 HP,
Okay.
still unconscious.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I can take him. My turn just went, so I can take him right now.
Big boy.
No, Katie. I'm dead. There's nothing I can do anyway.
Kills me.
9 to hit.
Well, I'm
Miss.
dead.
He still has a -4 plus the minus a D4 plus 2. Okay, so it would be 11. It would be 9.
Miss.
And he's gonna take another swing. 17 -2 or
Miss.
+2 -2 +2 -4. So 15.
Miss.
You guys keep locking blades with each other, like.
But I'm also going to say Bane wore off because Atlas was unconscious.
Oh, so then 19 to hit.
Yes.
7 slashing plus 2 necrotic.
All right.
Right. And that's gonna be his turn. Perlin, you're up.
How many magic missiles do you think I need to cast it? I guess we would just be casting it.
If I was estimating, you roll.
I didn't think you would answer.
A D4, right?
Yeah.
A D4 should probably be enough.
I'll cast 2 of them up here, I guess, just to be careful. Let's do it.
Okay, so you cast 2 at
6
him and 1 at him.
3. Yeah.
Right. All right. The higher one that Damien was fighting just kind of like disintegrates as well, leaving just the broken shreds of his armor and the 2 axes. And the other one gets smacked in the back of the head with one of your missiles and turns to try to like find you.
Nice. I guess that means I don't get advantage anymore, but that's okay.
Assume you still are invisible, assuming this is true invisibility.
Yeah, you're still invisible.
Yeah.
Damien, your turn. Or Gyro, your turn.
I was gonna say.
All right, I'm going to. Fuck. Hold on, let me think. All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to drink my potion of healing.
Okay.
So I'm going to heal for 8 HP.
Okay.
As an action, I'm going to swing with my glaive on bird bitch in front of me.
All right.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. That's 11 plus an additional 1d4. So 13 damage total.
He's moving a lot slower.
I'm just gonna growl at it and say, I'm gonna put you back in the ground where you belong. And that's my turn.
That's your turn. He turns to you and seemingly responding to what you said, and says,
Just yelling at each other, we have no idea what the other person's saying.
"The scourge of you Tomb Raiders will be eviscerated from the earth." 14 to hit?
Against me?
Yeah.
No. Does
9
not
to hit.
Does not hit either.
Still locking glaives. That's his turn. Damien.
I'm going to come up behind him.
Okay.
And
You don't have sneak attack, but yeah.
I'm going to sneak up behind him and say, "Hey, bird brain!" And I want to smack him with the my sword At a -5 to hit.
Okay.
That'll be a 9.
No. Standing awfully close to Perlin.
Sorry.
No, you don't hit.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, Fungus, you're up.
Sorry, probably is feedback. My bad.
There you go.
Medicine. Can I do a medicine check as a bonus action?
Is that normal?
Like
Or is
to
that-
get to like stabilize? Or
No, yeah.
an action?
Is it
Yeah.
normal to do it as a bonus action?
I guess.
or-
I think
Is
you
it
need
an
to use it as an action.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
was saying. I was pretty sure it was an action.
You're at 1. Should I attack or should I save? What would
I got the guy's attention on me. I assume for now, but
What would Bunga do? Bunga's pretty angry that, she's a woman now.
Bunga must punch.
Bunga's pretty fucking angry that he knocked one of her group members out. So I'm gonna run up here. I guess I could still. So I could stabilize and then punch.
Good.
That's.
Close.
Is it?
I don't do anything.
What is it to succeed? D10? Is it DC 10?
It's a 10. You have to roll
Yeah.
10 to succeed.
I don't. And even in. But makes Bunga even angrier.
Ooh, nice.
18 will hit.
Oh, and max damage.
Ooh.
Bunga aim.
Bunga just fucking like sucker punches him. Just.
Ooh. You get it in the head, or like in the head, and you knock off the helmet that he's wearing. He's kind of like shouting around and flailing his glaive wildly around at everyone, but he's starting to feel the crowd around him. You got anything else?
Nope.
Atlas isn't at the table, so he fails this save.
Oh.
Oh,
He's
wait.
back. He's back.
I was
Sorry
about to make
about
you
that.
fail your save.
I had to take the dog out.
No, you're good.
Okay. Another death save?
No, it literally just got to your turn.
Perfect.
So, yeah, roll your save.
Success.
Ooh. Pass. That one's dead. Perlin,
Yes.
you're up.
Cool. Would I still get advantage on Stocking Grasp?
Yes. His attention has been drawn away by the other 3 people trying to hit him, so
Makes sense.
I'll say yeah.
I'm gonna try it again.
Mm.
Not meant to be. That's it for me though.
Did you roll with my new die? Right. Die roller, you're up.
All right.
Finish him off.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use the last charge of my Soldier's Trinket to cast True Strike, giving me advantage on this next swing.
Alright.
So I slice with my glaive in a vertical attack. I have an advantage, so it's a natural 20. So that would be 20 slashing damage, plus I'm going to Divine Smite him.
Well, it's plus the
My
2d4, right? Unless you lost
Yeah,
concentration.
I haven't been hit since, so yeah, plus an additional 2d4. So 24 damage. And then I'm going to Divine Smite on top of that with my last spell slot, and that's going to be, since he's undead,
68.
it's going to be an extra
Quadruple
60
damage.
It's going to be an extra 68 radiant damage.
Is he dead?
59 points.
59?
Yes.
Is he unconscious? I want to take him for questioning.
How do you want to do this?
So I just want to bring up my glaive, and I guess I kind of wrap the trinket around my hand at this point. And the end of my glaive kind of flares up with like blinding light, and I just bring it down on him, and there's just an explosion of light, and then he's nothing but ash and dust.
Nice. Everybody averts their gaze.
His armor melts in the glow of everything you just hit him with. The powdered dust of his bones spreads across the room and like 10 foot, or like all along a 10-foot radius. The only thing that remains, which seems to be made of some finished rugged metal, is his glaive.
Then I'll close my eyes and say a prayer.
He is dead. We can stop.
What heathen god does Diremore pray to?
I don't know, actually. I don't know what you said. Like gods.
You make them up. You make them up.
I worship the platinum dragon, of course.
Nice.
Yeah. Can you? There we go.
Yeah. Exclamation point! Fuck off.
All right. So Atlas is down. What are we doing?
If y'all want to save your potions, I have some.
Actually,
Say a prayer to the one true god. I do want to do a medicine check. Can I do a medicine check to stabilize?
yeah, you'd get a turn for Atlas.
Alright.
So I was really afraid that encounter was going to be too hard, and here we are. 18 succeeds, yeah.
There was a lot of luck on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Back up. Wait, does medicine check just stabilize, or does it bring me to 1? I don't
I'm
remember.
not stabilized.
If he's still unconscious, I have lay on hands. I can heal him.
Please do.
Yeah, I'll heal you for 10 HP, Atlas.
Wow,
Lay on hands.
that's like half my hit points.
All right. Anything in the room you want to investigate?
Damien,
To investigate the Birdman's axes?
They are still there, yeah. You pick them up. There are these 2 large black axes with ruins on the side of them.
Was the chest empty?
The chest was not empty.
Do
I
we
want
have
to
the
take a
key
short
in the
rest
chest?
before I investigate cursed treasure.
Um,
Well, I guess the key.
Yeah, do we want to catch our breath for like an hour?
you absolutely can.
Sorry. Would y'all mind just sitting down and taking a breather for a second? I really could use a minute to catch my breath after that fiend beset upon me.
While you're sitting down, taking your short rest, your attention gets drawn to the pile of skeletons in front of you, and you notice for the first time that they don't have typical, like, human skulls. They seem to be tabaxi skeletons.
Interesting.
Except one. Specifically this one. As you investigate it a bit more, you notice robes on it. Fungus would recognize the symbology of their robes as being from the Wolgon Temple.
Whoa. Does
Does
it?
that imply that it's a dwarf monk? I don't know if all of them are dwarves or not.
This one's a dwarf, yeah.
Huh.
So while we're sitting here taking our short rest, I'm gonna roll some hit dice, but I'll also call over to Damien. If you wish to bring me those potential magical items, I can take a look at them while we are sitting around.
I do want to gather up the weapons that are kind of lying around.
Alright, there was a glaive, a sword, and 2 axes.
I'll take a look at that glaive.
Does anybody know what? Okay, so when you recover, if you want to recover key, it says reset maximum HP changes during this rest. Does anybody know what that means?
That might be unique to.
I guess if you got like a temporary increase to your max HP or temporary decrease, then those would just be wiped out.
Yeah.
So are you...
He just resets.
All of them, Jesse?
Sorry, I only rolled. I rolled 3 times on accident. I only meant to roll
Okay,
twice.
I thought it was really.
No, are you identifying all of the weapons? Though?
Yeah, I'm gonna take 10 minutes and ritually cast identify, however many times it takes.
It would be 3.
Did you do your Song of Rest? Just wanted to.
Oh, I forgot I had that ability. Yes, I will do a Song of Rest, just sort of humming under my breath. If me or any friendly creatures regain hit points by spending a hit die, you also regain an additional 3 hit points.
Nice.
Max poggers.
Put
Yeah, I'm
max.
back to full.
I forgot I had that ability. Thank you.
Maximum health.
You should now be able to see those 3 weapons. The Raven's Wing, the Brontonus Blade, and the Relentless Axe.
All right. Darrow, I believe this might catch your interest. This winged glaive of sorts.
Of course, I'll take a look. So I pick
Yes.
it up, and what does it do?
It seems to give you the some slight necromantic abilities, if you will, both to help an ally or maybe injure an enemy. Also,
Help an
if we
ally
happen
how?
to be, you might be able to stabilize a downed ally. Spare the dying.
Oh, okay.
Additionally, if we happen to run into any ravens in these caves, I believe you might be able to make a special connection with them. And I'll just hand that one over. And then,
Okay.
Which one did you hand me next? The axe or the blade? Damien.
Everyone should be able to read them.
Yeah, I just handed you all of them. I'll say I handed you the sword after the
All right.
glaive.
Okay. Well, this blade's quite interesting. It seems that it almost has a water-like property to it, allowing you to swing it quite effortlessly under the waves. Additionally, you can transform the blade into a to have some water-like properties and whip out in an almost water-like slash. It's quite interesting. I don't know who could best use this. Actually, it might be me.
I was thinking either you or Perlin.
Did you say me?
One of the two.
I think one of the two of us. Where we might not typically have a ability to wield weapons such as these, it seems to almost grant the user the knowledge of how to wield such a blade.
Which might not make it so bad with Bunga either.
True. Actually, yeah, true. Yeah. Okay. And then the axe.
Which it's a one-handed axe, right?
It seems to be a, based on the damage die, it actually seems like a battle axe, so it could be one or two-handed.
Oh, versatile.
Well, it's a D8, so usually that's a one-handed battle axe, and then you can two-hand it into a D10, typically.
That's what I was wondering.
But yes, you, as you saw the creature do, spend a little bit of effort and turn the necrotic magics on of the blade, and you can almost seem to siphon the life force from this creature and prevent them from recovering from the wounds you inflict.
Why don't you hold on to it for now? May decide that. Well, you hold on to it for now. I will decide whether such a weapon suits me.
Why don't you just
Shortly.
Why don't you just take it? It's not something that I would really like to use.
2 of them.
Oh, there are 2 of them.
There's 2 of them?
There are 2 of them.
Still, it is not a weapon that I am comfortable using. It is quite heavy and not really my skill set.
Fair enough. I will hold on to them for the time being.
Right.
I will add 2 relentless axes.
We'll all rest around for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
And Bunga, I think, checks the chest.
Is Bunga checking the chest? Is Bunga at all interested in the dwarf monk skeleton?
I guess I want to inspect and see, like, is there any
over it or anything?
Yeah, I'll like look. I'll look her over. I mean, I don't.
It's this one, the lone.
Oh, it's this one. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah. I mean, like how. I don't. Did the. Oh, fuck. Totally drawing a blank. I'm sorry. The kobold monk. Did he say anything about other dwarves coming to find it, or?
He would not have said anything about it to you.
Bunga, can you tell how long this skeleton has been here?
Do I recognize how old the robes are? Do they have like a class of path?
Robes
You know?
look about the same make as yours. The skeleton doesn't look too old. Couldn't have been here longer than. Looks just old enough for the flesh to have rotted off completely. Probably about 2-3 years, maybe.
Okay.
Around its hand, you notice wraps that you remember from the from training that would identify this as someone that you might have known or had some kind of interaction with at some point.
Oh damn.
I don't think there's anything about it in your backstory. Feel free to get creative with that one.
This seems to be one of the older dwarven monks that was a male or female. Does it no specification? I thought you said she's right here. But anyways, this is an older dwarf monk that went away. I don't know, one day he just left the temple, I guess. I guess this is where he found himself. I guess I'm gonna take the wraps off his hands, if that's okay.
Yeah, you don't even need to identify them. You would just recognize them from your time with them. If you check the magic, you should be able to see it in your folder now.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. Sorry.
What do you have there, Bunga?
As you're also during your short rest, Curlin, you start to regain your physical form, and people seem to be able to see you again. And Bunga, your breasts retract and your hair grows back.
No.
Yes.
It's been an hour, so you're good. Here, let me actually fix you.
Once Perlin's back, I'll also drop his face. So he remembers what he looks like.
These are. Oh.
You shouldn't see anything now, but now you should.
Yep. These are the wraps that my that my monk friend here used during training. I always was jealous of how comfortable they looked, and I knew he didn't want them to go to waste. As I'm putting them on.
Great. Anything else you want to investigate?
I'd like to. Is it safe to assume that they were guarding this because this is probably the gem?
We saw the
So,
gem in the glass case. In
The
back of
gem, the
room.
gem. You saw the gem across the river.
Oh, that's across. Oh,
Um,
I can't see that.
yeah.
Sorry.
What's in
Very
the?
good.
What's in here?
What's in
though?
the chest, Bungus?
I
That's
don't know.
Not my accent. What's in the chest?
I don't know. Did it? Oh,
Open it up.
wait? Can I? How did the guy die? Like, is there any indication of how the monk or the dwarf died? Like,
You get a pretty good sense that it was.
bones, sliced through or
Yeah.
something. Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
you get a sense that the guys you just faced, you were not the first people to fight them.
So he's after this chest. Assuming that he's after the gem, he must have seen it across the way.
Roll insight.
Without.
You get a sense that this other monk might not have been looking for the same thing as you, but you're not really sure.
He was looking for me?
You don't know.
I think he said he wasn't. You don't know if he was looking for the same thing as you.
Oh, looking as the same. Oh,
Not
So
looking
he-
for you. He could have been looking for you, but that's not what I heard.
How long have we been?
It's a good question. How long have we been adventuring?
In this?
I'm trying to wonder how
Since you
long-
left the ship, it was probably about 3 hours to get here, and you've spent about another 3 hours here, so it's probably been about 6 hours.
Wait. He was looking for me or the same thing as me?
You rolled a 9 on insight.
I just want to know that if I'm hearing this correctly, I'm gonna.
He wants
I
to.
said you don't. I ended that with the most important part, which is you're not sure.
Okay. So it's not important. I guess let's. Does anybody want to like check this thing for like spells or traps or anything?
You did open the chest. The chest was open before.
Oh, and then it just closed after.
No,
they
it didn't close. I don't have a chest open. Pixel, use your imagination. Damn it.
Oh, what's in the chest then? Okay.
What's in the
You
box?
see 3 of these like red bronze bird statues.
I'll take all 3. I'll toss one to Atlas, and I'll toss one to Damien,
All right.
and I'll keep the third one and be like, "Hey, I think these are important."
I guess as part of our short rest, can I also identify that?
Those statues.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't seem to have magical properties. They seem
Okay.
pretty.
So they're like red. You said like a reddish gold color. Does it seem like they're made of valuable?
They're like a reddish,
Bronze.
bronzish. They might. You're not sure if they're made out of anything super valuable.
Okay.
It seems to be a bronze that's like dyed red.
Okay. Cool. Well, fellows, it seems we have sort of picked over everything on this side of the river. Perhaps we should cross and retrieve the item we were actually here to receive.
That sounds good.
Why don't you lead the way, Bungus, since it is your quest we are on?
Is it shallow water, deep water?
Piranhas.
Oh, that is
It's-
true. I didn't think about that. That is good thinking, Dame.
It's pretty deep water, and it's rushing pretty quickly.
Oof.
Oh, Darryl, you should switch into that split mail.
Yeah, right. The mariner's armor. I was actually thinking, Damien, since I've received this very nice glaive, perhaps you could take the armor instead.
Well, if you insist.
Equal shares, right?
Equal shares.
I expected more of a. I don't need to wear anything you scalies have put on.
Well, he hadn't put it on yet, to be fair.
I don't have to say it if you already know I'm thinking it.
But the way I want to get across is by jumping. I'm gonna get a 10-foot running start, and I want to jump the gap.
As he runs and jumps across, there's like rope. Oh, okay.
All athletics. Or acrobatics. Whichever you feel more comfortable with.
23 athletics.
Ah, you make it. Not even a question.
Someone toss me a rope, if you'd like.
Daryl, I cannot throw a rope that far.
I think I lost my rope to the
You
hillside.
monkey fist in it.
15 feet.
Just tie a monkey fist in it and then throw it.
Here, I'll throw my rope.
Daryl, does it look
Oh.
like these hands were made for throwing?
We don't have a
ropes?
rope
That's
anymore.
right. I forgot. I used my rope.
Does
that's it.
anyone
Like,
in
check
this-
that off your inventory or whatever to mark it?
I've got a rope.
I do
I'll
not
take my
have a
rope
rope.
out of my inventory.
Yep. I have 50 feet of rope.
Great. You want to try to toss it to Dairo?
Sure. Let it.
Roll like an improvised attack roll. Just
Roll
D20 plus
20.
2, I guess.
Is this to hit me, or is it just to see? how
Yeah, it would be to hit you, but not hard, not to hurt.
Oh no!
Oh,
It You throw it, and you don't have any like weight or anything on the end, so the rope just kind of flops right in front of you and starts rushing down the river. Do you try to grab it before it?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I guess I'm
Alright.
gonna be like, oh fuck.
Dex check DC 5.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Hey!
Hey! This time you like tie a rock or something up on the end of it and chuck it over and make it across, and the die roller catches it.
Drill him right in the forehead.
How are you doing this?
Knock me out. How do you do that?
Rope continues falling.
No. How do you?
how do you
How
kill
does
me,
rope equal like everybody getting across? Like, explain that to me.
I assume I could just hold it, and everyone like, if they can't just jump across or swim across easily, they could just hold onto the rope and just pull themselves across, so they don't get swept down.
But do you want to like tie the rope off anywhere, or?
If there's anywhere to tie it off, yeah.
You would see these stalactites that blocking your vision. They look pretty sturdy.
I'll tie it off to this. Does it look sturdy enough to hold?
They look pretty sturdy.
Oh,
They're about 25 feet apart.
You're kind of robot-y, Taylor.
He's fading.
There we go. I want to tie around me. Let's go, and then just let them like.
Anybody get that?
I got the gist.
Oh,
I got the gist. Sorry, you're
Like-
lagging.
You're super robot-y.
He ties it around himself, and then everyone goes, and then he would try to jump across, is what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll tie the rope off at the stalagmite. That's on the ground, right?
Yeah. So the mites go up, the tights go down. It's more of a pillar than either. They're both pillars. They're like connected.
All right, yeah, I'll tie the rope and just give everyone a thumbs up.
I'll go across next.
Right. With the rope, you don't have to roll anymore. So
Sounds
everybody can
good.
just get across now. All right. Does everybody want? Who all is going across? Does everybody want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
good. Am I good now?
You can go ahead and move yourselves across then.
Yeah, you're not lagging right now, Taylor.
Fucking Christ. Damien, hurry up.
Sorry. Motioned. I didn't think, oh, I should move my character.
Does anyone have a torch of some kind? It is kind of dark over here.
It is very
I
dark.
do that at torch.
Yeah, it is very dark over here.
Can I light my torch?
Sucks
Even
not
with
having dark.
Damien's lighting his torch. Hang on.
Even with dark vision, I have dark.
You have dark vision? How do you have dark vision?
Dwarves have dark
Is it
vision.
dwarf?
Yeah, dwarves have dark vision.
They live underground,
There's-
man.
There's only like 2 races that don't have dark vision.
Humans,
Three, including half-elves.
dwarf, humans,
Dragons.
halflings.
Humans, halflings, and dragonborns.
Forged.
There's I think there's a couple other ones.
Okay.
Goliaths.
Damien lit his torch.
Oh my god, we're rich.
Loot 2 gold from the pile.
What if it's like the curse of the Black Pearl?
Well, Bungus, please wait and do not disturb that gem. First, let's load our pockets full of this gold. In
We'd
the
like to
event,
use our skeleton key on the treasure chest.
just in the event that the gem creates some sort of, I don't know, fail-safe mechanism for this temple and collapses it down upon us, I would like to not have to sort through rubble to get to my shiny things.
Or worse, what if it weighs you down in the event that a giant boulder starts following us?
Well, I shall simply...
I'm trying to think of like an Indiana Jones tie-in. I
So-
couldn't think of anything.
Now that you've had time to appreciate the map, as you get to the other side,
Give gold.
Your eyes are drawn to a very large mural across the wall. It looks
Can you ping it for us?
well something like this.
Is
There
it-
are hieroglyphs all across. They seem to be telling some kind of story, but it's lost on you. However, one hieroglyph sticks out to you as you can see my reflection in that fucking thing.
Ooh, new puzzle.
But whatever. Yeah, so that's there. Which is why I didn't send it out before the thing. As you
Did we
look
ever-
at the two figures that are depicted, yeah, real quick, what?
Nothing. I'll message you.
Okay. As you see the two figures depicted, you see
Would I be able to see the mural somewhere?
I actually don't see.
it's in the Discord.
Which
It's in
notes?
the notes. Yeah.
BITO notes.
You see
Got
the
it.
woman has this like was
Got it, yeah.
specifically drawn with this like heavenly aura around her, and the man. Yeah, you find it a little strange that they would even depict humanoids in this because you've seen nothing but bird people, but the man was clearly depicted with this pale white skin and these very dark rings around his eyes.
Does this remind anybody of a story called The Little Mermaid?
Oh yeah. I think I heard that one growing up.
I have not heard of this. Please elaborate.
What's a mermaid?
Never mind.
So, how much gold do you want to take?
How much is there?
I think that's the thing. How much is the pile? Also, how much does each coin weigh?
You notice the coin. Roll me some insights. Roll me an insight to ask me that question. You pick it up, you bite it, you see a dent in it, you're like, yep, that's gold.
This might be a little too much for us to carry. I wonder if it would be better for us to send back the crew of the ship to pick all of this up. That way some of us don't have to get our hands dirty, and we can come across as good crewmen trying to share in the booty.
It would be too much to sneak on. It's like
Just walk on board like shh, shh, shh.
yeah, heavy like
Everybody's
sweating.
all of
Like,
that treasure.
It's like all our pockets are just overflowing. Yeah, there's no
No
gold.
treasure
You
on
guys
that.
remember this? But your captain seems to have a magic eye.
Oh, it
Oh,
does. I forgot about that.
I wonder. Upon this memory, I hand the 20 gold we looted the other day, or a few hours ago, to Perlin.
Seeing
You
this
need to
amount of
distribute
gold,
this
he can fuck off with
appropriately,
the
as
20.
we discussed.
As we discussed.
He could suck my
Absolutely.
dick 20 gold.
Look, why don't we all just take our shares now and leave the rest to be dispersed later?
I would
course.
prefer be back on mainland.
Well, we will need some extra hands to probably collect all of this. So I think we will need the crew.
Have you guys opened the chest?
No, but I want to use a skeleton key to
Alright.
open it.
You can put the skeleton key in it.
Plus one. Just I know. Please give us one.
Please give me
I turn the skeleton key.
I know exactly what you're asking for.
Now that's flipped.
Hold on.
Please give us what? It's not flipped for us, actually.
Oh.
I made that mistake in the first session, remember?
What's that say? never be.
For our love could never be.
Nice.
Do you remember what last week's was?
Yes. Imprisoned under the sea, for our love could never be.
Oh, it rhymes.
Oh, the whole fucking thing rhymes. The horrors of the sea answer the cry of the key. Imprisoned under the sea, for our love could never be. Everything we've gotten so far rhymes. Anyway.
Or a fall thick and fast didn't rhyme.
Can we have a BITO puzzle translations tab? That way we can just like update it with a new message.
Yeah.
Event. Slowly we'll get the whole poem that you.
You could do it in notes. You can.
You can
put
just
them all
respond
and
to
then
them.
pin
You
it.
could do them as like responses to each of the pictures.
Fair.
And we'll just pin the messages.
Yeah. So you put the skeleton key in the thing. You start to feel it like shift around, and you start feeling this pain tingle up your arm as it's doing it. You close your eye. You blink for a second, and everything goes dark. But there's a faint little blue light around, and it's like it's like everything's underwater for a second almost. You look back at everyone, and it's like they're dead. They're skeletons covered in sea life, covered in detritus and barnacles and everything. And you see growing along your arm this like tentacle coming out of the chest, coming out of the keyhole, wrapping around you, getting at your throat. And as it gets around your throat, you feel the click of the key, and everything goes back to normal. The chest opens. As you look at your arm, the message on your arm has started to bleed out a little bit. And you start seeing small, like, bumps growing. If you touch them, they feel hard, like almost like rock. And you can almost recognize what looks like a barnacle growing on your arm.
Oh. Huh.
So what did you find in this chest?
Apparently more diseases.
More?
I show him my arm.
I don't know what strange folk you've been spending your time around, but you might want to get that checked out.
I've been spending my time around you strange folk.
My point still stands.
I don't think I want anything to do with what's in the chest.
Well, don't mind if I do, and I'll just walk past him. If it's unlocked, I'll just flip it open.
Flip it open.
Yeah.
It's empty.
Can I, like, stick my hand in and see if it feels like there's, like, I don't know, something invisible inside?
Yeah. You don't feel anything.
Okay.
It seems completely empty.
Can I, like, rock the chest? Does it seem, like, really heavy?
Seems
Are there
fairly
any
light,
teeth
actually.
growing out of the chest?
There are no teeth growing out of the chest, but it seems fairly light, much lighter than you would expect a chest of its size to be.
Perhaps we can make use of this as a means of transportation for all this wealth. I'll just start. I'm like, if everyone's just like standing there looking at me, I'm like so, and I will pick up a handful of gold, look at them, and then dump it into the chest.
Are you able to get it back out now?
Elsewhere.
Are you able to get that gold back
Bungus.
out that you put in?
I'm more concerned about.
Yeah, so Bungus, it's like almost everyone around you went silent as you make eyes with this gem. Like, their bickering seems so trivial and annoying to you at this point, and you look out, you reach out, and the gem it's this glowing, multicolored. You've never seen anything quite as beautiful as it. It has this like aura coming off of it. You thought from a distance there might be glass in front of it because it has this glossy look to it, but it looks like it's just like almost a shrine built to like hold it up. What do you want to do?
So it's just out in the open and like the
It's just
glimmer
out in the
from it?
open, and it's floating above it's not resting on anything. It's just kind of floating in air.
I'm gonna ask, hey Perlin, can you come over here and see if there's any traps or any magical traps attached to this before
Sure, I'll take a look.
You can do an Arcana check.
Cool.
Or investigation. But do an Arcana. With Bungus's investigation, you don't see anything that looks like it would trigger should you remove the gem.
well,
With your Arcana check, you sense some kind of magic coming from the gem itself. And you don't really sense anything around it, but you can't. It all seems so ancient and unfamiliar to you. You're not really certain of what you're looking at or what it's doing.
Yeah, Bungus, I can tell that there's some sort of magic, but I don't think I'm familiar with it.
okay.
It doesn't appear to be rigged as a trap, though.
Heard. I guess I'm gonna just. Is it like level with me, or do I have to be like?
You'd probably have to reach up a little bit,
Okay.
but not too much.
This
This thing that it's sitting on is almost like it's like what a case. It's imagine like a big glass case that you would keep jewelry in, like at a jewelry store or something. But there's no glass in front of it, and there's just like pillars, and it's just kind of like open air. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll reach in and grab it.
You grab it,
I.
and you
Oh, okay. I thought that was
As
a
you
question.
touch it.
Sorry.
No, yeah. You grab it, and as you touch it, you feel lighter. You feel this sensation of like weightlessness. Only for a second, it's fading, and your emotion starts swelling as you finally come in contact with this thing that you know you've been searching for so long. And nothing happens other than that.
Well, the chest is about full. Bungus, have you grabbed your shiny trinket?
I've got it. I'm gonna put it in a bag. Does Dyror's eyes follow it all the way into the bag?
Yeah, they do.
Do I notice this?
I mean, he's not trying to hide it. Bungus, I'd like to have a word with you at some point later.
Okay.
Can you see this drama unfolding?
Drama alert. All right.
Does it
let's
seem
get
like
out of here?
yeah? Does it seem like we've gotten the majority of this gold pile into the chest?
You've gotten the majority of. You've probably gotten most of the gold from the north pile into the chest,
Okay.
and the chest is about full. You could probably fill your pockets as much as you can with the other pile.
Probably wouldn't put a dent.
So here's what I propose. This chest is what we found for the crew, and we will take our share of it as it's distributed to the crew. Whatever else manages to make its way into your pockets from this horde is your own business.
Look at that.
Fair enough.
Everyone roll strength checks. See how much you can carry.
Strength save or strength check?
Check.
Do I just click on the word strength?
Can
Yeah.
I add my athletics proficiency to this?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, please.
British high.
Flush.
Okay.
Jesus.
Whatever you got, multiply it by 10. That's how much gold you can take.
Ooh, woo.
All right.
Pathetic.
So what?
I'm actually going to wait until. So, well. Yeah.
That's the DM's final say on how much gold you're taking out of this southern pile. By the way.
Well, I was just gonna say I was waiting until we got back on the ship to receive my share.
So you're not taking anything.
I'm not taking anything.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Damien Darrow, would you like to carry the chest, and we shall make our exit.
Certainly.
I'm willing to carry the chest.
Certainly. I'll grab one of the. I assume it has like handles on the side.
Yes, it does.
I'll grab one of the handles and just look at
You
Damien.
sense that you weren't the first ones to bring the chest. Or, like, the chest wasn't here before, is what you sense.
So someone brought the chest in the event of
Yeah.
taking all the shit. Yeah. Smart.
And did not manage to get it.
With the chest fully loaded, does it still feel like? Does it seem like it's lightening the load, or is it just like a light chest?
It does seem like it's lightening the load a bit. It's still heavy.
Mhm.
Like you can definitely feel that it's heavier now. But it doesn't seem like the amount of gold you managed to fit in this chest seems like it should be weighing it down a lot more than what it is.
So it almost seems like some sort of chest of holding.
Not quite.
Well, obviously chests hold things, Damien. That's what chests do. It's obviously a chest of lightness. As a learned folk, I'm sure you can appreciate my insights on this.
Right. So you guys are gonna try to carry this back to the ship.
Yes, sir.
All right. For the interest of time, because I spent 2 hours in this room and I really just want to get out of this fucking dungeon. You guys managed to use the rope from before, thrown over. Perlin might jump across and tie off the rope again, but you managed to tie the chest to the rope, pull it over, and everybody gets over just fine. Navigating your way out of this dungeon is no real task. All of the traps and everything seem to have already been triggered, and you can walk out freely, which puts you back here. You are now music. Something. You're now outside of the temple again. There is a trail to walk uphill and get back to the top of the mountain. But you do remember.
There's a birch.
You know, from this mountaintop, this island really does look like a dove.
Oh, it do be.
It actually does. I didn't notice that at first.
That makes me happy that you guys didn't notice it, because I was like, oh, this is so stupid and cliche. When I was making
Very
it.
rare you find a landmark where its namesake matches what it looks like.
So we're out of the temple now.
You are out of the temple. What are you doing?
Oh, we should probably head back to the ship.
Are the dots how we got here, or are the
Yes,
dots like
they are how
a
you got
road?
The dots are kind of a game trail that goes up the mountain. That's how you managed to get here quickly. You can tell it would have taken you a lot longer should you not follow the trail that was given laid out for you so easily on this map. That had you not bought, this trip would have taken a lot longer and you would have taken more damage on the way here.
So this trail back will also let us use our rope.
Also,
Where's our goblin again?
Your goblin was loading all of the shit from the other ship.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, do you want to try to go find your rope, or do you want to just sneak around this nest?
As we get close to it, do we spot? I mean, from our perspective, I guess a little higher up, would we be able to see if there's anything actually in the nest currently that poses a threat, or?
You're actually like kind of downhill from it,
Okay.
but you do remember seeing a few eggs in it. Very large eggs.
The pterodactyls on this island.
I certainly hope not.
Are they land piranhas?
I think that is a likely situation. I don't know. You are very strong. Would you be able to climb the steep incline with that chest?
Well, I was thinking we would climb to the top and then pull it, attach the chest to the rope, and pull it up that way.
That seems reasonable.
Right. So you're hunting out the base of your rope?
Do you agree, Dairo? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, no, I think that's probably the easiest.
Great. So you get back to follow your memory line. It's a little darker now. The sun is starting to set. But you do manage to find the base of your little rope. It has not moved.
Thank God. My rope's still intact.
What now?
Well, one of us should climb it to the top. Someone at the bottom should secure the rope, and then we just simply pull the chest up, right?
It was watching Dairo tie this knot in the first place enough for me to learn how to tie a knot. Do I think that it was sufficient?
Considering that you need a totally different knot to tie off the chest versus what Dairo would have used to tie two ropes together. No. However, apparently Dairo is super proficient with knots.
I guess
So...
They do a lot of knots in the Army/Navy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you just tie a bow line onto one of the handles.
And I'll be very instructive as I just tie the knot and share everyone how to do it.
Okay.
I don't pay attention in the slightest.
You
wanna
need to
pay
tie
attention.
a knot, Atlas. You're going to be wishing you paid attention.
Well, tons of uses for this.
Great. When you guys start trying to ascend the rope, you realize that going up is a lot easier than going down. You don't even need to roll strength checks for this.
6.
Because it's more of like a steep hill than like an actual like cliff face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really steep hill, but in climbing terms, it would be a 4.
Mm.
But that means nothing to anyone, so. Steep enough to where if you didn't have the rope, you probably wouldn't be able to walk up it without, like, grabbing a tree and literally climbing up a little bit. But the rope makes it to where you can walk up without too much trouble. Especially being weighed down by the chest at the bottom does help you keep a secure hold on the rope. By the time you get to the top, you're able to pull the chest up between the 3 stronger of you without too much effort. And you manage to follow the trail back, mostly uninterrupted, until you get about here. You all start noticing just how exhausted you're starting to feel, even after your short rest before. You can keep going. You'll incur a point of exhaustion, or you can take a short rest.
We should stop for the night.
For the night, take a long rest.
What's
That's
the
my,
approximate time?
What?
It's probably 7, 8 p.m.
Wait, did you say short rest or rest for the night?
I said short rest, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with short rest.
You can take a short rest. You know the beach is like a bit of ways away.
I guess short rest would be fine.
Certainly.
While you're taking a rest, whoever's feeling curious, roll an investigation check.
I'm feeling pretty curious.
My friend.
Damien, you notice on your way up, you saw a little bird carrying some trash. You notice a very large pile of debris, like just random sea junk altogether, that just about 20 feet out from the spot you decided to rest at, with a bunch of birds sitting around it. There's 3 gold pieces glistening a little bit in the setting sunlight. But you also notice a bunch of bottles lined up along the side. Do you want to investigate any further?
So, a few gold coins,
A bunch of trash.
bottles. What?
Bottles, like all kinds of just little trash nest put together by these little seabirds.
It's fascinating what animals will do. Look at that trash nest those birds have. I think of it more as kind of like a sight to see. I don't really feel like I want to investigate it. Somebody else may want to, though.
What are you talking about, Damien? What have you found?
There's a bird trash nest over there.
A trash nest.
Now, I know your people are very fond of gold, and I see about 3 gold pieces over there.
Well, you know, some stereotypes are true, and I will walk over there and go to get the gold.
You pick up 3 gold pieces.
Okay. Do I notice the bottles at that point?
As you do, there are a bunch of bottles, first off. However, one of them has a red ribbon tied around it.
That's what I was looking for. See, Damien, it's really not about the gold. It's about the other things we find along the way. Like...
As you pick up the gold, the birds start, like, screeching at you and, like, coming at you a little, angrily.
Okay. I will use a cantrip and just say, I said go fuck yourself, and use
Just
I say, go fuck yourself.
Vicious mockery?
Yeah, vicious mockery. One of the
Okay.
birds, like, fucking shrivel its brain. Well, I guess they have to make a save against it. Wisdom save
it
for a bird.
explodes. It just kind of like it just starts bleeding out of its eyes and falls over, and all of the other birds shoo.
Jesus Christ.
My gold pieces. I'll put the 3. You said 3 gold?
3 gold, yeah.
Perfect. That brings me to a nice round number. And then the bottle. It seems like we might have found another message from Halas. Or someone of his ilk. And I'll open it up.
Alright, fuck it. It says
Halas.
but who Halias.
Thank you.
Whoever wants to read it can read it.
I'll read it. Since I'm opening it. If my mouse will work. There we go. I'm assuming it's apology.
Yeah.
My dearest nephew, I'm sorry, but my present may take a bit longer than normal to arrive. It seems I shipped you an empty parcel because I found that key again in my coat pocket. I will be sending it again, and this time making doubly sure it gets mailed. The past few weeks have been incredibly unpredictable. The Taxaby seem to be getting reinforcements, as it seems scrimmaging with Agrian ships every day. The southern regions of Tabax will belong to Tifla, mark my words. Unfortunately, Agria getting involved isn't the only concern of ours for the moment, as last night our ship came under attack from sea creatures. Maybe it was those frogfish. It wasn't a problem for your mighty uncle to fend them off, of course, but I find the way they move concerning. I fear the Agrians have discovered some magic that allows them to control sea creatures. Why don't you ask your human friend if he's ever heard of anything like that? It would be a tremendous boon to our fleet if we could harness such a power. Halius. So, it seems this key was bonded to him and did not depart his body as expected. I believe we've seen similar things happen with it appearing after the dream you had, Bungus? Was it Bungus who had the dream? Yeah, it was Bungus.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely do not like the nature of this key, although its ability to unlock seemingly any chest or door is quite amazing.
Yes, but considering what's happened to Damien, perhaps there's a cost associated with that.
Good point. I will make sure not to use the key myself. I am simply joking, Damien. I actually do feel for you and your condition.
Hopefully it's not contagious.
We definitely should avoid using the key as much as possible. We still don't understand anything about it.
I'd have to agree with you on that point. So, are we continuing on? It is going to be getting dark quite soon, I believe. Do you think we can make it to the beach before that?
Bungus?
What?
What do you need that gemstone for again?
It's for my temple.
And what? Do they intend to keep the gem? As what, decoration? Is it a valuable to them? I feel like you told me this before, but I don't remember what it was exactly.
Fine. So an elder in my temple found this shrine under, like, in the temples underneath, or in the tunnels underneath the temple, and that shrine was filled with a dark aura that escaped that shrine and filled the tunnels, and we cannot access those tunnels, and the temple has felt angry presence over it since. So we are hoping that this gem will appease that spirit and allow us to access those tunnels again.
What if I were to make you an offer? You give me the gem, and whenever I return to Udroth with it, you shall have both my and the might of Udroth to help you cleanse your temple. Udroth is very loyal to its allies. If this gem is brought back to the Emperor, then your temple shall be seen as an ally.
Do you don't know anything about this gem, do you? Can you, like...
I know that my Emperor has requested it.
But that's it? I mean, is there nothing of, like...
Do you know anything about this gem?
Legends?
Aside from that it may cleanse your temple?
That's all I've been told.
And all I've been told is that the Emperor needs it. That Udroth needs it. And if you turn it over to me, then I shall see that your temple shall receive the assistance that it requires. You have seen my abilities, the abilities to destroy undead and cleanse darkness. Udroth has far greater power at its disposal.
Ethiopian to Amharic. What is the definition? A king.
I'll go with you.
Sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
You'll go with me.
But I
Negus ruled Ethiopia until the
I have to make sure that the gem is... this is my task. I can't... It's
I
very
understand.
much like Mandalorian. Like, it's like I can't leave it, you know?
I understand. And you are, of course, welcome to accompany me to Udroth.
Negus. Negus. Negus.
We can discuss it. We can discuss it later if you.
Yeah.
We can. Yeah, get more time to think about it.
With that, your long rest, or your short rest seems to be about over. You get back onto the trail, and you manage to get back to the ship within an hour, or within about 35 minutes from that. Relatively flat ground. Walking over the mangrove trees as you get onto the coast is a bit harder, but not possible. As you get to the base, you see the rowboat coming back to you, and Kaimil guiding it, or Kaimil rowing it. You see Ulzot on the beach, kind of waving at him, and he turns to you and he's like, thought you guys were dead.
Only mostly.
Well, we got one more barrel to put on, and
You're still
I guess we can get everybody.
you're still loading crates?
It's not a very big rowboat, boy.
Well, first, watch your tone, and secondly, I just didn't realize that much of the cargo was unspoiled. My mistake. Do you think that you can fit all of us and the bounty we found, and I'll just sort of gesture to the chest?
His eyes go super wide, and he's like, he kind of starts doing this, and he's like,
Can I see?
Absolutely not. You would wish to dig into the spoils of this conquest before the captain had a chance to? I cannot believe. Oslot, what would Captain... Fuck if I can remember his name.
Stoffel.
What would Captain Stoffbull think?
You know, your pouches look a little bit more full than when you left.
I seriously beg your pardon. How would you notice? Are you trying to scope out our money pouches to steal them? Oslot, shame on you. Come on, let us load the boat and make our way.
I mean, all I'm saying is, I never forget how much money is in something. And your pouch just looks a lot bigger. And I was just wondering if you were going to tell the captain or your dearest friend about that.
We just took our cut already. There was too much to carry. We figured that this chest would be enough. This chest plus everything in our pockets, which our pockets would probably be equal to.
Hold on a minute.
Kimball seems to have shot 2 blanks into the air. And he's like, alright, ladies, you gonna help me load this, or just gonna keep bickering?
Oh, Kaimel's standing there too?
Yeah, Kimball's on the boat. Kimball was rowing the rowboat back.
Did not
They were
realize that.
getting shot on the ship.
Yeah, I was like, okay, the ship's in combat.
No.
Exactly, Kaibel, you understand. Oslot, I will help you load this last barrel out of the goodness of my heart. We can discuss this further at another time.
On this trip, you can fit 3 people, the barrel, and the crate.
Well, I'm going.
And then on the next trip, the rest of you would be able to fit. Doesn't really matter. They're not going to try to betray you or anything. But you do manage to make it back to the ship.
So we don't need to decide what order we're going in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... It doesn't matter too much. You all get back onto the ship, and you have your barrel.
Barrel.
My cat just knocked over my lamp.
No,
Hey.
Cool.
cat.
The captain comes out. You have the crate at hand, and he looks at it. What do you guys say to him to greet him, or to greet the crew?
Hello.
Captain, here you can see the prophetess nature of the quest we had beset upon you as an opportunity, and as you can see, where we go, good business follows. I believe that this should pique your interest and lift the lid of the chest.
Throw in the 20 gold from earlier in the trip that I took.
Yes, it didn't all fit.
Yeah, I'll do that as well with the 20 gold in my pocket.
Okay.
Because I'm not doing that. But
How much gold was in your pocket?
I already have a fairly large-sized gold pouch.
Look at the size of his package.
I mean, honestly, the gold that we found is like a 10th of what I already have. So
Don't trust his.
I don't know that it would really... Or no. Yeah. Slightly more than a 10th of what I have. So, it would... I don't think it would make too much of a difference. too much of a noticeable difference.
He looks around and he says,
I didn't find much gold.
I suppose a near even share would be fair for Atlas. However, for everyone else, 1 share each. Looks to be about 10,235 pieces.
That is quite a quick accounting, I will say.
His eye is glowing.
So,
Impressive work.
Captain, what does that all shake out to on a per-person basis?
Roughly 1,000 each. He kind of holds his hand at you. He turns to Bungus. What is that?
My pocket?
Yeah,
Oh shit!
kind of hard to miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. We finished our quest, and this gem's just kind of on my mind. It like my friend here said, it didn't fit all. It didn't all fit. So we grabbed as much. Here's mine. Here's. Sorry.
Are you handing him the gem?
Oh no, the coin pouch. The gold that I carried back.
Hmm.
Oh, he's talking about the gem?
It's hard not. I appreciate the.
Hold up. No, I don't want. I thought he was talking about my gold pouch because he knows that we're looking for the relic, and he agreed to the bullshit.
It's
so.
true, he did agree to that.
He did agree.
Yes.
He didn't know what he was hauling, though.
True. There was that.
What is. So, this relic you found, what is that?
It's a relic. A smoothie.
Bungus, if I might, I would like to sort of spin a web here. I'm not as gifted as Atlas is, but basically the gist of it being, while shiny is not really anything important, it's really just of a symbolic nature to his, religion. There's nothing really that great about it. It's not really worth anything more than a large piece of cut glass.
The captain casts Identify.
Fuck.
You didn't even let me give a chance to fucking dissuade him.
I'm gonna see him eyeing it, and I'm gonna say.
You see
we
this,
all
like.
know you agreed.
This purple haze start, like, coming out of his eye and going around as he's staring at it. Well, we agreed even shares for all. That seems to be worth more than anything else you brought back.
You agreed that this was off limits. No matter the wealth, you agreed to it.
You did agree to it.
Is a bounty of 10,000 gold pieces not sufficient?
Yeah, if that's like mine, not really.
10,000 gold pieces, you could significantly upgrade this ship and make even more money doing what it seems like you probably do best. Taking it
If
from
you keep
other
that-
people.
You forfeit your share.
You see now, that is not the agreement that we had
How about-
originally.
How about this? How about we discuss this more back at port?
With this, Blackguard kind of walks up behind him and he kind of taps him on the shoulder. He's, "You're doing it again, sir." His eyes grow like softer, and he looks off and he says, "Forget it. Although I will be taking that We're taking the percentage out of your cut, Bungus.
That's fine by me.
Fine. We'll discuss more when we're back at port.
All right, so
Speaking of being...
I'm
You're
gonna
s-
pull
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
pull Dyror aside real quick and like we're gonna have to sleep in shifts here.
Yeah. That's why I suggest we go back to port to discuss it. We won't rely on their ship.
Where do you want to go back to port?
I don't know. So,
So-
we were
So,
going
boys,
to...
where be your next destination? Such a haul on the first venture. I can only imagine what the second would bring.
After Iron Dove, we were headed to that Tabaxi Island, correct? To go to the Temple of the Key. Is that right?
there was that.
There
There was
also-
potentially. We didn't know exactly where. And there was also the neckbeard who escaped.
There was also
Right, right. I forgot about him.
Good Neckbeard.
Although, what is the point of a good haul if you can't spend the money?
If you look at the map.
I see a ship.
Well, no, not that map. The map you actually have. Udroth is quite a ways away. It would be a few weeks' journey.
Well, I don't know if
Maybe
everyone
even
else...
a few months.
I don't know if everyone else wants to go to Udroth.
The Wolgon Temple is in Dwarvish Kogan. If you wanted to try to go there or try to make a stop there or something.
Is
There are ancient kobold temples underneath those, or ancient kobold tunnels that are underneath that temple. I don't know. That could be of some use to you with your return, Udra.
so Udroth is on the western side of the Dwarvish Ikugan?
Yeah, Udroth is west of all that.
Alright. And we are currently west of Uspana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uspana, Ulcaster would be your closest port, though.
Right. Well, Oldcaster was sort of centrally located to where our potential next options would be if we wish to return there, maybe spend a little bit of this haul, and then decide where to go next. Just take a look at Dyror, insinuating maybe with a new ship.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great idea. What's the point of having wealth if you can't enjoy it? I say we return back to Oldcaster. What do you all think?
Agreed.
My vote is for Oldcaster as well.
With that,
That's acceptable to me.
give me a...
Me as well. Big head.
What about the dickhead?
Cat.
Nothing. I'm just trying to push down an erection.
Not
No,
the
my
answer I was
cat's
expecting.
trying to push a modem off the desk.
Okay. Roll me a nature check, strength check, and a perception check.
And the dex, right?
Or dex, yeah. But it would be acrobatics or whatever.
Oh shit, I was
athletics?
supposed to roll with
Yeah, athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics.
Do I roll with? Well,
Like the back of my hand.
You wake up in the morning, you had a long rest the night before after loading up the ship and getting everything on. You're having a hard time steering with all your injuries, Atlas.
It's a 12.
And you managed to get there. It's 12. Oh, you
Yeah.
rolled 2. My bad.
Yeah, well, because
Oh, you're not
advantage
having-
with the spyglass, right?
There's
Navigation.
advantage of spyglass. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I just forgot to roll with
Um,
advantage.
In about the right direction. 2, 4. All right. It's pretty hot, and quartermaster burn me a days of ration and a day of food and water rations. If you know how to do that.
Just a quick recap. How much gold did we get each?
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's a
what
good
did I
question.
say? 10,235. It would be divided by 10, because there are 10 crew members.
Like what, 1,000 each almost?
What was my reduced cut?
You would get a reduced cut. So it would be about 1,000 each. You would get about
1,023 each, with some people
1,023.
getting less.
and then you would get about 200 cut out of yours.
Where does that 200 go?
To the captain and Blacker.
823, right?
Can I even hold this much gold?
I think you can. I think your cap is.
It's in our duffel bags.
Okay, I just think it's funny because earlier when I rolled the strength check, I could only put 20 gold in my pocket, but now I'm about to carry 1,000.
It was sneaking it convincingly on your person.
Yeah.
All right, I am rich now.
All right, so sorry.
Ignore the rules.
I
make them up, not you.
I'd stepped away for a minute. How much gold?
1,023.
Okay,
Ish.
how much cut out of mine? He said I got less.
No, you said Bungus got less.
Yeah, just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
He seemed to stop being
He was
concerned
eyeing
after
my
Blacker
gem
pulled him aside.
Go.
Got it.
The next day is round
Yeah.
check.
All right.
Yeah. Get.
Ow. Ouchie.
Oh, this is the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bungus, do you have any interest in that sword, or?
No. No.
I will take it then.
Get about there. The weather there is a lot hotter. It's going to cost 2 water rations. Marty, do you know how to subtract those?
For what?
If you go to the Billy Irish character sheet,
Okay.
it would be under crew on the character stuff. And then it has food rations and water rations. They should be in like their own little.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to subtract 2 food rations, 2 water rations.
Okay.
It's actually going to be 3 water rations though.
Okay. 20 and 19.
All right.
Does the boat get a cut of the gold?
That's just general ship funds, and yeah, the boat would have gotten the cut that was taken out of bonuses.
Perfect. All right. The boat is still comparatively poor, but that helps.
All right. Next day's checks.
Alrighty. Pow. Again. not great.
Oh.
Which I have advantage on perception, right?
You do have advantage on perception. Ooh.
Spyglass.
Could I help
Uh,
Bungus with his tasks?
Helping him would only give him advantage, which he already rolled. So
Oh,
I
okay.
did. I only rolled 1.
Yeah, he only rolled 1. The 60.
roll
50's
again.
the day
Yeah,
before.
yeah, roll again. Hang on.
Because since there's no combat
Okay.
going on, I figured I'll help Bungus with his stuff.
Okay, yeah, you got it. You make it about there. Today is even hotter. You need to subtract 2 water and 1 food.
Quartermaster, how are we looking on rations?
You said another 2 water and 1 food?
Yeah, 2 water. It costs more water when the weather is hot.
Okay.
Uh,
We have 19 food rations, 17 water rations. We may want to start drinking some ale as well, perhaps, in place of water.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do that.
That's very
I'll go ahead and start doing it.
because I don't
the whole
drink alcohol.
Could somebody
crew
with
would probably join.
precipitation desalinate the water?
The whole crew would probably get in on the ale rations. You can burn an ale ration.
Do I get a water ration back?
Yeah, sure. Take a water ration back. Drink the ale.
Oh my god.
Okay, we actually do have more water than ale, but I don't want to get us to a point where we can only drink ale.
So
And
maybe
maybe
start
ale as
cutting
well.
the
You also have
ale
rum.
with water.
You have ale and rum separately.
It's true, I do have rum. I didn't think that rum could really replace water, though.
The same way ale could.
Perhaps for
All right.
fungus.
Next day's checks. But okay, we got a really good navigation check. 2, 3, 4. We'll say that's close enough to make it to Port Doublecaster. You work a little bit harder. Burn another day's rations with another thing.
So
And
1
what
food,
are-
1 water, 1 ale.
Fairly moderate.
Where's it?
1 water, 1 water, 1 food.
Okay, cool.
Right. You guys make it back to port in Oldcaster. Alright. We're probably gonna save exploring and spending all of what you want around for the next session. But is there anything immediately off the dock that you guys would be interested in looking out for? Or
Real quick, how do we resupply all of our rations?
that would be at. There's several houses. There's like a general store. Corey's Corner is a general store. There's the shipyards, which would help you repair your ship and bring it back to full health and everything. There's there's places to buy that. Like the corner store is going to be basically your ration place. Though.
Okay, cool. So we can do it here. That makes sense. I feel like that's going to be expensive. Hopefully the boat can afford it. If not, we're going to have to pass around the offering plate.
Yeah. I kind of imagine this is like the big port town that swashbuckling bastards such as yourself might spend a good amount of time at. Real good.
Does the captain just let us walk away? Because if he does, I'm never fucking seeing this captain again.
Tell him
He has
you
a
lost
magic
the
eye.
joy
We
of
don't know
doing
what it can
today.
do.
He does have a magic eye that you don't know what it can do. It does have illy defined powers so far. They're not illy defined, they're actually fairly well defined, it's just you don't know what they are.
I mean, does he want to talk to us more about the gym now that we're back at port?
After Blackguard talked to him, he seems to have lost interest in the gym.
Okay. For now, at least.
Was his greed getting the best of him?
He also did already make Bungus take a reduced share. So like I feel
that's
like
true.
Our debt is paid.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go spend some money.
Okay. You, as you're all walking off the dock, The captain's alongside you, and he says, "We'll be at the schooner until." Says like it says that they're going to be heading to like the leaky schooner if you want to join them.
It sounded kind of like, I don't know, Creole.
Pretty cool. We'll be at the leaky schooner if you care to visit us.
We
So-
may wander a bit. Might see you later. At least I will. I don't know about my comrades.
I'm not used to doing this, but I'm sorry if I came off strong earlier.
Well, I'm glad you apologized.
Can I get my 200 coins back? Out of character. Out of character.
Considering the valuable thing that you're holding,
It was yeah. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to just make a joke.
as you're discussing with him, you hear someone shouting out in your direction. Blackhoof! Blackhoof!
Oh shit.
The captain gets this glazed look over his eyes, and he draws his pistol and points it at whoever is shouting that.
Was that a slur?
I believe we might want to extricate ourselves from this situation and just start slowly backing up. I'm assuming this is whoever he said he had a debt to settle with.
The guy raises up his hands and he says, I meant no harm, mate. I swear, I just, You can see like a feather coming out of his little do-rag. And the captain says, "What do you want, Zephyr?" And the kid's like, I just, after... I'm sorry, I had to make sure it was you. I'm sorry, I had to make sure it was you. After what happened between you and Camden, I just thought... The Black Hoof raises his gun even further and says, "If you talk about Camden anymore, I'll be sending you to... you won't be heading back to it. You won't be heading back to Angelhide now, will you?" And the guy interrupts him and he says, "Angelhide's dead." And the captain gets this sad look in his eye. Anybody interject? Anybody go anywhere?
Oh, do tell, do tell.
Everybody backing out of this cutscene?
I'm eating popcorn at this point. Like,
Yeah, I
Is
wanted,
everybody
like,
backing out of this cutscene?
we like sort of like backed up, and now I'm like interested, so I'm just kind of like standing there, like far enough out of the way
like-
that I'm not involved, but I am definitely listening.
Is the scene over? Like,
No, it's not over. I just like was reading the room on it. I rushed it a bit. I didn't deliver it as well as I could have, but because it sounded like you guys just wanted to fuck off. But
no,
listen.
you lassoed us back in.
the guy is kind of like holding up his hands, and he's like, Angelhide's dead." And the captain says, "Well, sounds like you'd be looking for work then." "Unfortunately, I'm not in a very much of a hiring mood right now." The guy says, I'm not looking to work anywhere there. I might find a job at the tavern or something. I'm not touching a ship again, not after. It was him, Black Hoof." The captain looked down and he said, "Well, it was his? You know who it was. The White Raven."
Ah,
And we have notes about that.
yes, we do.
Did you say White Raven?
Yeah.
I were perks up at this.
I've never seen anyone move that fast. I've never seen anyone get on Angelblood's feathers like that. Well, I've dealt with him before. Sure, I could face him again. Vane. He's killed 2 pirate lords now. It's only a matter of time before he comes for you. Again, I spared him once. That was a mistake. But I have it on good word that he'll be going to Udril soon. So it doesn't look like we'll be needing to worry about him. Well, for your sake, I hope you're right. There's not many of you left. And by the way, I'm really sorry about what happened between you and Camden. If you wanted to know where the Zephyr's loyalty lies, it was always with you.
And he walks off. And Blaine just kind of stands there, a little defeated. I ended it too early, but whatever.
Interesting.
Flame, what was that about?
Well, seems an old friend of mine killed an older friend of mine.
This White Raven?
Admiral Kensington, the Agadan military.
Seems that some of our goals might align then. I'm also seeking the White Raven. He did my people of Udroth an injustice.
Yeah. If history is any judge, they're about to be doing you a much deeper injustice.
Do you know why he's headed to Udroth?
You should know as well as I do. You saw that shit. If it truly was him, which you saw the ice, I assume it was. It's got to mean war.
I felt like we needed music again.
Start it up again dramatically. Well, I can't speak for the rest of my comrades here, but I would certainly like to go after this White Raven as soon as possible.
I'll be honest, I thought we were getting off the ship, but this drama seems very juicy. I want to see how this plays out.
I feel like I also could be persuaded. However, I assume we're sort of having this conversation like slightly to the side. However, I believe we might need to relay some ground rules before we board back again with old
What,
Black
like a safe word?
Yeah. Before I'm more curious about like, did I don't know the fucking just like random snap that he had, whatever he saw the gem, like.
Yeah, that does not bode well.
I know your friend came up behind you and calmed you down. You've apologized for it, which it's all fine now, but what's to say that doesn't happen again? Once again, I do not mean this hostility, there's no hostility behind this statement. Like, it is like, hey, we're totally interested in helping you. Like,
Blackguard, who is also here, kind of leans down and he says,
You have to forgive the man. He's been through a lot.
this is where we have to stop that music. Hold on.
You have to forgive the man. He's kind of been through a lot, but I promise you, if he snaps again or anything, I will do everything I can to help you. So long as he seems unreasonable and you don't, I don't know, try to mutiny or something. Also, you're not prisoners. You're free to leave whenever you want.
No, I mean it's more. We were interested in the story, and now, as you can see, our friend is, or you're the your enemy is also my friend's enemy. Or
Like I said, I don't speak for all of you, so if you all have any qualms against going after this White Raven, please let me know.
I just want to make sure we're aligned on what needs to happen next. We do have this gem that was of particular nature to Bungus. We have a lot of money, which was of particular nature to me. I just want to make sure that we're aligned on what our goals are here as an individual group. I've come to respect the most of you, especially your talents in combat and the like.
Most.
But I feel like we have a profitable partnership, and I wouldn't want to break that up. But I just want to make sure we're aligned on what lies before us. Are we headed towards the key that has seemingly drawn all of us even closer together? Are we headed after this gem to see what mysteries it might unveil, or are we after this White Raven? Or maybe are we doing all three? I just want to know where we have decided to head to next. Whatever we decide, I am along for the ride.
Damien, Perlin, what do you think?
Well, I was just starting to wonder what our next adventure would be, so I'm prepared to travel again.
It seems like the White Raven declaring a war on Uhtred might be the most pressing concern.
I agree. I'm completely unbiased.
Yes, I would have to agree with Damien here. That does seem of a high priority. The gem of a lower priority. The question really is the key. Your affliction, as it were, getting worse. Hopefully not a measure of time. Otherwise, that could become quite an imminent need for all of us.
Well, I mean,
Well-
are you fine, Damien? Is that whatever has affected you, is it getting worse? Is it causing you pain?
Is it?
It doesn't seem to hurt, but something has felt off ever since you started noticed it.
I'm keeping an eye on the situation. You'll be the first one to know.
Right. Fungus,
Well-
what do you think? What do you think we should do?
I believe
The Volgon Temple is much closer than Udroth. Just
it
saying.
is.
Just DM interjecting. I had an assumption that you would want to be going there next, and so but you guys make the decision. I'm just throwing. That's also an option.
Why don't we?
It's kind
And
of on the
Captain might
way,
throw
isn't
in
it?
Right.
Yeah, we can do I feel like we can do both White Raven and possibly go down to the Wolgon Temple, but I feel like we should say we're going to hunt for the White Wolf or the White Raven with them, with this crew. I would like for us to be able to go and spend our gold like Atlas said.
gonna say after your cutscene, you all kind of gathered at the Leaky Schooner to discuss what's next.
So it sounds like we have a plan. The plan is spend some money, re-equip for a further journey. We will head towards your temple, which is sort of on the way to Udroth, where we will attempt to catch up to this White Raven. Along the way, perhaps we run into Neckbeard. He was seen heading west, after all. I will say, all of this is in the opposite direction of the Tabax Island, which is where we believe that key to have been played a part. So, as long as we are all okay heading away from where this potential key is, or the thing this key unlocks, then I am all for it. I agree, it doesn't seem like it's an immediately pressing issue, and should it become a pressing issue, we can obviously reevaluate.
I hate to be one to interject, but should you be going after the Raven, you're far too under-equipped and unskilled to be fighting him.
What are you suggesting we go slaughter boars in the forest?
Obviously, Captain, you have not seen us in our full-fledged combat. We are, I would say, quite an experienced adventuring party.
Seen much more about you than you know.
Well, yes, your creepy eye does seem to see
Oh yeah, this eye.
It does seem to see things that we don't want you to see. However, you have not seen us in our latest combat adventure, in which we slayed some very creepy bird skeleton people who were very dangerous.
Spooky, scary bird skeleton.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
And I'm
If you
sure
want to
with
be fighting the Raven, you need a much bigger ship.
Well,
And it just so happens that I've been trying for a while to be reacquired in my own.
Reacquire.
where is
Trying to
this
get your ship back.
Yeah. Trying to get my ship back.
So,
You're the worst pirate.
my house
I've
is
ever
named
known.
after some sort of dark gem. What did that say?
Blaine, I don't remember the guy you talked to, but I don't know his name. Didn't he say something about you being a pirate king?
Pirate Lord.
Pirate lord.
It was a long time ago. Different life, a different name. But Blackhoof died about 2 years ago. A man named Fletcher Camden took his ship, threw me overboard. The whole crew turned against me. I'm not the trusting type for that reason. I'm sorry if I let my greed get a hold of me.
Is it Fletcher Campden or
Camden. It's Cambdon.
cool?
You said Fletcher Camden. Interesting.
Took this guy's ship, which his name is. I'm really bad with names.
Blackhoof.
I'm always what?
Blackhoof. Oh, the name of the ship?
Blackhoof.
His name, well, no. So his name is Blaine Stoffel, but his pirate name was Blackhoof.
What is
He
the,
doesn't go by Blackhoof anymore.
Right. I'm just gonna keep calling him Blackhoof.
Okay.
Blackhoof, what was the name of your ship?
My old ship?
Well, yes, your old ship, not the one we've been on.
Why'd you ask me that? Fuck.
It's
Fuck
just-
you! Don't ask me that!
Oh,
Well, I just wanna sort of connect all my dots here.
The Grey Diamond!
The great time.
No, think about it. Don't tell me now. He tells me,
No,
and we just don't know.
he tells you. I'll come up with a much better name.
The Sailor Swift.
That's too good.
I'll come up with a good, I like for those names to be thought out. But yeah.
Interesting name of that ship. How long ago did you run into this Fletcher Camden? Who was he to you? Crew member, I assume, by the nature of the mutiny.
He was my first mate. Sailed with him for 3 years. Trusted him more than I've ever trusted anyone. I won't be making that mistake again, though.
Interesting. Where did you come across this Fletcher Camden?
Port east of the Nolan Shores. One time, it was just a small Nolish tribe. I think they call it New Zos now.
Understand. Very interesting.
Why? Being what you are, I assume the name might mean something to you.
No, I just would like to know more about our potential enemy here. If he's the one we have to track down to recover this ship, the more we know, the better.
Must just be making the old mistake that all half-elves seem to know each other or something.
Yes, something like that.
See, Damien, you and him get along well.
It may just speaking facts.
Oh my god.
Based.
So what say you, Fire Crotch?
I agree, they do all seem to know each other.
Damien, I swear.
Also, they have this notorious penchant for finding any bit of gold. They're not like ravens in that way. I think they're attracted to shiny things.
Damien, are you... Damien, it looks like you're on fire. And I would like to cast Phantasmal Force.
Phantasmal Force.
Make a intelligence saving throw.
Thank you. DC 13.
Yeah. Oh.
I have decent intelligence.
I would say for a moment it almost seems like visions of fire seem to come up around your face, and then you sort of shake your head and they disappear.
Right. And so with that,
I get up and walk away.
yeah, I think I assume
We
we
use
walk to the bar and
Hella uncouth.
like order another drink or something.
Yeah.
I think that about wraps up this session, but I would like to get a direction, a definitive direction for
Yeah.
where you guys plan on heading next.
Can we do like a vote on the Discord? Or we can decide now.